because sikasem yahwe sikasem ya and force na ya yenkora yo the inspirational talk no best start ye mema your sister say wa the started say wa obetini start my inspirational talk.
And so me say pacho kakra ne me day bana say a free bibi day believe me ankasa so me gidi say obia ate sa we dey friend believe eye gidi enti no ene the meka ho asem ne say we should all strive to believe and not wish or hope for things. Ade bi ade besi wani so no one fa any determination and teacher untimi achieve the ope. Whilst we are on this page about our finances, how to go by our finances. And near my church, so one GND and 2 or more, me assure say you just listen to it. We are befi unfanya adibia intino. Don't just wish for things. Don't just hope. Ibia additional cost on minyaya and kame finance me ni say you. Miya kra minya kame ni say. Hey, we the masempani abossy. But what are you doing about it? Then I will ya faho. And as a bia pese usi jina ebi uko school. Adibia adibesi when so don't just wish for it. Add believe, be ready for it. Ibia oh. Yeah, next month, this and this and this and this and that is what I'm doing. These are the measures I'm taking concerning my finance. These are the steps I want to take. This next year by this time, now I achieve this target. What is any money in the SEC when so now you're ready for it? I'm very sure you will have the chance to achieve anything you want to have. Say you need to believe it to know that you are ready for anything that you set your eyes on. Kakra mebekai medamase.
Yo yada wase say wa Sunny Okano, yes, you believe not wishing. We all know what wish is. And wish is a wish. Believe and your belief will come to reality. Yeah, you believe. That's the prayer. Thank you so much. Next week's and that yeah, give me a statement. A guide to your emergency fund. Savings, a guide to your emergency fund. And then you become a guide to your emergency fund. And then you become and then you say your friends say there are so many things that yeah or in a say let me but life is so simple. I say yama be what happens be your roof your best be summertime the heater your friends say air condition yeah juma your friends say best sorry na be cry a tap in your juma na in say I was say yeah yeah like mo be hɔ no ma yɛ die na because nim sɛ sika bi ani hɔ for saa de no nti na yɛ na yɛ ahokyerɛ kakra na sɛ peace paa deɛ yɛnhyɛ da nyɛ bi de biara no ayɛ asodi ama yɛn a yɛda a yɛnda nti obi wɔ nim sɛ nadamfo bia na obi saa wɔ saa nneɛma no bi a de biara no ɛba sɛ biribi tu no akwan mu wotumi yɛ bɔ ɔno adeɛ ɔn experience bi da ɛbɛtumi ayɛ biribi a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ possible ɛwɔ life mu na sɛ biribi bi a ɛbɛtumi abam sɛ wototo nneɛma nyinaa na sɛ w'ani abere sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotumi ɛnya emergency fund bi to hɔ a sɛ wonam na wo car ɛsɛe na wohia biribi wɔ car no ho a ɛmma sɛ wɔ sɛ wokɔbɔ bosi anaasɛ wokɔ use credit card anaasɛ wokɔ use biribi a wowɔ emergency fund ɛtumi yɛ saa adwuma no nyinaa ɛkwan bɛn so deɛ ɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛnya saa emergency fund no na nnuro bi a ɛho bɛkyerɛ bi anaasɛ time bi a wɔsɛ yɛtumi yɛ biribi no yɛbɛtumi anya saa time no ayɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛna sɛ bɛtumi wɔ biribi do hɔ fan bi bɛtumi ayɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa sɛ w'ani abere sɛ wopɛ sɛ wotumi nyɛ biribi saa ato hɔ a neɛ di m'akyi na yɛnhwɛ ɛkwan yɛbɛfa so a yɛde saa nneɛma no nyinaa bɛtumi akeka abom na yɛtumi de saa biribi saa aba emergency fund sɛ nipa bebree hɔ a yɛate emergency fund ebi koraa na yɛnim sɛnea emergency fund ɛteɛ emergency fund ɛyɛ dɛn emergency fund ɛyɛ de adeɛ anaasɛ sɛn ɛteɛ what is emergency fund ɛno na ɛnɛ yɛbɛhwɛ ho na yɛyi afiri hɔ akra metumi akyerɛ emergency fund is a sum of money that you have saved to cover unexpected and sudden financial strains that go beyond your typical day-to-day expense. Nti no sɛ yɛhwɛ mu a emergency fund yɛ biribi a happen to say yɛde ato hɔ sɛ unexpected things, right? Things a sɛ yɛyɛ budget o sɛ yɛyɛ bosome no nneɛma a yɛyɛ no yɛmfa nka ho saa nneɛma no si a te sɛ de na meka no yɛmu bebree hɔ nom a yɛda yɛna because nim sɛ biribi saa si a biribi na yɛkyi a bɛtumi ama yɛtumi atake care of saa nneɛma no nti mpo sɛ bi a ɛfie bi ne yɛtim na sɛ yɛ tap na asɛe a wobɛhu ana ebi koraa na yɛtumi nyɛ ɛma ne ha adwen ɔsi yɛnya saa nneɛma no bi na wɔbɔ bra na wo starte bra na sɛ wonni biribi saa da w'akyi a yɛ ana ɛma no yɛ adwen ɛha adwen paa sɛ de mekae de biribi bi a ɛbɛtumi aba mu so wadwendwen ho sɛ ɛkwan bɛ na metumi afa so a metumi anya bia na biribi saa biribi bi a ɛbɛtumi ayɛ nti no emergency fund ɛyɛ sum of money that you have saved to cover unexpected and sudden financial strain that go beyond your typical day-to-day expenses. Why do we need emergency fund? It didn't need emergency fund. Question bi ana bibisa bi a obetim dia to chat box na metimi answer ma person come dey to ana say obetimi call in na etimi enye we nko anything bia for finances ho bia they discuss earlier on we can discuss it so far as say finances the bar we can talk about it, right? Yenhwe you reasons bebree a wo see etimi emergency fund. There are so many reasons emergency fund here kakra woman is betimi aka fa ho cry it say a bibi o say prepared in case say say na make no bibi a yet na esi with the car na more flat performer now we need emergency fund assemble say we will be a follow a program here we say a step by step and a year you start free say you best start na your budget na your budget any bibi we na yenya kakra wa achiri si yenya bi wa achiri kra na itimi ekọ out there si betimi overtime bi na ebobo kakra na say budget na ebe katikati ni ama na itimi ska na itimi die yi ka afri ho no it is also more way financial steps na ye kon we a third step which is emergency fund adentia si itimi ye budget na itimi tua ye ho ka wi na say you start to say invest and see bibia ni emergency fund ho no ma de bia na esa kwa achiri. It is so nice say betimi anya emergency fund enye eno nko a emu bebre ho no ma say emergency si obu ha with the credit card and abisa na an emergency in you say emergency most of the time emergency ba ebu ha na ebi wom ska wom kakra eti no ntimi onya koto credit card so anya the card nko abetua no the interest so is how so no enti bo hu na say obi anka ho akire wa anka pe bibi kakra no na ade ne mfa say 1000 abo hu na afi wontua wie no na okwa kotua bia 1005 enti my emergency fund e bibi bi ehia ma obi bia so far as you are sucking air there we hear emergency fund enti unexpected things we e bibi bi ya dream so and I say my say ebeba Yes, will be a period of 10 years or Korea American period of 10 years now will be a go through emergency situation. I'm talking of financial emergency situation. It's in the say we need the hwa na e dia so to. You go on ma why na adwin say me kan na credit card no de be emergency. It's too much cost. It's too expensive to use just credit card for emergencies. And I say we need emergency the hwa. What da cry on na. You see, we share study say 54% of Americans just some finances out of the 54 no 34% omun save $1 crowd. That means emergency crazy just say bibi any ho ntwam bia na can this can't say we about how 56% of the population only 56 only $400 because emergency will be for 400 nipa 56% of the population, the American population, the adults, they share 56% in emergency fund. That means they have to go either to the bank or to a friend or either say we use credit card and visa. It's a money hard dream. A hard dream be emergency no and one you can say rainy day. I say you're not first no near can be say unum sooner the action ope. Emergency bibi e de hye ho no ye de no nsu e de atwe ope eni sey bibi e free ho o se time bia ye obi be boa wo e be yi we free es nyema kitin esa untimi nko wani financially da bia wo ko wani ma na se wo sa ba wachi because nyema kitin bi ho no ma e den e beba o tie bitimi apply anytime enya dia every month bia no what decide say me ye me budget ana say e bi kwa wo nye budget kwa na wo tie say every month bia e be sinto the tie ahye so between image cost nyama bebre our life ma de bia bibi kitua bia na ho akyerɛw bibi kitua bia na ho akyerɛw em say ho na free so be free hey okay em say na obi ba line so yeah okay em say obeba biem free biem right now oba line snap me until can em say o free biem na apeko em say you were going through Skype free biem yo nti bibi bia ama ya na ema ne hard drink kakra any emergency ema nyama bebree akoso ewe life no bibi kitua bia na afi e dia yi nti emergency fund bibi bia turn emergency into inconvenience so emergency fund of emphasis 10,000 when you be aka or emergency fund of 10,000 na say to say they make an tie a pie na tie no a 200 I mean a hard dream by in breaky bank no 10,000 we emergency we 200 for your emergency okay bank in breaky ntiema a tenant nti we say no any emergency bi musa fe no inconvenience na usually no amanfo bebre omo emergency fund no omo to omo finances see nti obi say kra usually kra bi work emergency fund cross step you say 200 300 500 no because all the time no the finances ya na to yi because most people are omo fa credit card in your emergency omo nya omo adwin say emergency see aye ko bank akwa ko busia omo nya omo adwin say emergency see bi ekwa papa na ye nu bi akwa kwaje yi no most of them no atoto omo nyama yi nti those small nyama na ebe kache no omo kra bi okra emergency no monko the emergency fund yi be good and turn emergencies into inconvenience hence they make an 10,000 na BBS 200 any emergency be just inconvenience ti bibia yehia bi obia said the mechanic so far as you sucking air we are adult or your friends say dependent only dependent to by yourself no ebeboa ama finances and I say person try so build the wealth ebetimi atumpon yi nti yehwe at this point no you at this stage now your financial life one you make sure say it to your budget now the year. We know every money that goes in that comes out. In Miska out. Hey, after that, no, a trade treat who can you and I say at least you try the above from pa into your nika credit cacrana and yakasibiasa, mostly no ye careful. Afia be PBB to ye chi. Be to ye chia, which is the emergency fund, which is the raining day fund. That no, na can see no soon show penal. Aha, the atohono na bisia near the abba. So bibi one yes, anytime biano. Once abrabɔ na abɔkɔ anim financially no once na afɛ kɔ akyi anaasɛ na wɔ stop it hey because if you hɔ saa na asa akɔgye na asa akɔtua interest wɔ so a adeɛ a na nka wɔ sɛ bia wotua 800 bu hɔ na wotua 1,006 na asa change your financial situation na emergency fund ɛyɛ biribi a we need it in obi ahia bi yɛhwɛ number yɛhwɛ deɛ how much should I save for my emergency fund sɛn ɛna mehia the rule of thumb said we have 3 to 6 months of your expenses. Let me explain. 3 to 6 months of your monthly expenses, and every month biano. So we use in fact 3,000. That means we have 18,000. Say 3 months now we have 9,000. But depending on the situation, because it will be a situation different. Usually 6 months in Kenya bad. But say you find some a couple, or you know, na mobibia mojuma more solid jobs and the between 3 months because emergency fund BBB say in a situation says we lose job you can still survive. It's near you monthly expenses more times than by 3. Set more a couple a hard set we number to me lose more at the same time. And a hard set number to me lose at the same time. And you know, say about losing a juma back with you. That means say emergency fund you scam with it operating house no. You use back with the half one area become that means you're using to be at the next 3 months no you bet me and your juma nyasa a fund in the back nyasa together. Say we are individual way nisa na also situation is different. So maybe our job is a stable we have 6 months, meaning says a will sue job and as BBS crana 6 months there so you okay. So you okay. Averagely no the fund say averagely American as will be used 4,000 as a single person no monthly. That means times 6, which is 24. And as a couple, no, and as a family, no, 8,600 and also times 4, and that's a times 6, depending on the way our situation is here. You know, yes, emergency fund, how much you need, no, we here 3 to 6 months, depending on the situation. To say the name is clean, no, we'll go further. 6 to 3 months, and I will here. It is 6 to 3 months, no, of our living expenses. Okay, so say you see a job. Nneɛma bebree hɔ nom a yɛyi so a yɛhia nneɛma ɛkɔ so a yɛwɔ nneɛma nketenkete bi hɔ nom a ebi wɔ koraa na ɛnhyɛ da ɛnha adwen yɛnya a ɛnyɛ hwee so yɛhia yɛbɛtumi atɔ ba yɛlu so yɛ job a yɛkate nneɛma bebree nti de sika no ɛbɛyɛ te sɛ baabi a meka wɔ ha no yɛ 4 walls no nneɛma a ɛbɛboa ama baabi a yɛde yɛ tito yɛde yɛ tito a utilities ɛso ɛsu kama aduane ɛne ntade koraa ɛnyɛ kɛse biara and transportation. Saa nneɛma wei no hɔ na yɛbɛfocus so. Nti saa nneɛma wei nneɛma a wo spend a month no ɛwɔ saa nneɛma no ho no. Ɛna wobɛga that money no. Nti sɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa even though ebi koraa na monthly no ebi a wo spend it bia bɛyɛ 5,000 but saa nneɛma no nkwa yɛbɛyɛ 3,000 because ebi awɔ cables a wode ka ho ne yɛyi no because yɛlusu adwuma ne ani abere ane afei ne yɛbɛhwɛ cable yɛbɛtumi akatika saa nneɛma nyinaa. Then we focus on that your friends say our 4 walls no. Yeah, 4 walls no near the sex can at all. Just focus on the 4 walls. Friends say clothing, clothing because near every month you need to clothing, food, shelter, and transportation. that we gather that amount now you use for the month, near times by 3 or times 4, depending on your situation. So you share the situation. It's emphasis here, 3 or 6 months, no emergency fund. This is how it is. So over 6 months, I this category, I 3 months, or this, or 6. If you are single with no dependent and a stable income, to be a single, we need dependent, be now with stable income, 3 months you okay, because when you say wajuma no hardly so bit me lusu wajuma no okay no mostly focus no is more about ebia unexpected expenses be beba no okay. But if you are married and each of you has a stable income, na me kan se mu na ma worry na mu na mu stable income solid when you say ebia nyade abe lusu wajuma to say mu na mu okay then ubetumi akɔ 3 months. Say, one worry, and I say, if you are married with a single income, you be bring on my you say you are worry for be ankora ofi ni identity ba ko tena fi no hwe baako. If that is the case, wo no untimi nko 3 months or so 6 months. Why? Because wo income nko an ye di hwe fi. If anything happens, na 3 months per na say ekobro emfa so lusu adwuma more than 3 months when you juma now the family need better situation be a day so you need 6 months. Say more worry na income near 1 pair back open a year juma 6 months. So you'll be we a single parent, what baba ko ba na your own and also no here 6 months. Hence when we send you corner because emergency need be it's BBC that's it because a own single no a friend single parent and to be BSC then you need 3 your friend says 6 months. Our job or more job yes season no say obi one man adwuma be a winter time no it be any hobby breeze summertime ne to winter it be make it be a 2,000 a month and so summertime it be make it be 5,000. Yes season abisa no we no so here 6 months because winter near the no it be krana endru scar be na endru the amount na beso fie no tisane be ultimate chipping time this one no refill in the back na say bia enye wo bia wo ba usually and ukunu or chronic disease bia and also all the time we make sure say emergency fund around 6 months and a bit me because chronic disease usually in senior city hey or spouse and now self no more yes self-employed who work with and also work with commission we work with commission and I say we want to cry commission by the income and yet regular one also we have 6 months. These are the bit me aboy over 6 months, 3 months, to that situation more maybe I fit in, that is where our situation it me a bit me a bit me at it or 6 months and now 3 months at home. How much are you here no and no. Now if I this says kind of cry it be good. Be saying a friend is saying it says kind of it be good. Hey, if I need it be good. Yes. Hey. Emergency fund ɛte sɛ deɛ tena ɛnyɛ biribi a yɛde sika kɔpɛ sika. Emergency fund te sɛ deɛ tena ɛnyɛ sika ɛna yɛde kɔ akɔpɛ sika. Ɛyɛ for emergency sɛnea yɛsi aka no na nti nyɛ biribi a yɛkɔ akɔ invest ɛna de sika abrɛ ɛyɛ emergency a yɛde ato baabi yɛnkɔ back na yɛnkɔhwɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛn the definition na anaasɛ sɛnea sika fa emergency fund no ho. Sɛ emergency fund ɛyɛ dɛn say emergency fund is a sum of money that you have saved to cover unexpected and sudden financial strains that go beyond your typical day-to-day expenses. When you investing, you invest it. They can't stop sad and say sikabi daho na edibe bibi was what the cocoa invest. Cocoa bibi a situation the babbage na bra time I will hear. No, not a decision. I didn't know. One. In fact, so with the emergency fund, now they are stock exchange, now stocks near day. Now, we trade it, say, Yamawa. In fact, so fee 18,000 a year. We do 18,000 now. In name, send stock exchange, it is how volatile it is back and forth. That's the baby could see now that period. No, a idea what from there was someone's account sika will lose. Hey, usually no anything more than here no a long time, short time no entire invest it was a baby sa because we a short time now here baby everything is mostly no that side no baby no for a long haul. In fact, stock exchange you be doing for you lose money. The next one say regular in fact CDs. CD BB at say can any vata and hosa, but usually no a certain period of time. Say it be a to CD for a year. And unexpected things is gonna happen at be use. It's the end thing say you could use to CD 8 months, in say 1 year time the better ye. It's 8 months now 1 year na the business yes ana emergency fund it. And as yes an emergency no is usually an emergency BBA yenye unexpected. It's really got to CD that's a time so sa na feel person we here scan now in the name